up, guys? It's your girl Haley Delane, and I am back with another episode of Influencers Only, and today I have some particular thoughts to share with you guys, so let's jump right into today's show. The YouTube super couple Jenna and Julian just bought a brand new house, and the two of them couldn't seem happier. P.S. The house is fire, y'all. Peep this.
Give me a hint. Let's do one of those things.
Whoa. So, real question is, when am I moving in? Huge congrats, we are super pumped to see what's next and potentially maybe some new animals in this great big house of theirs. Keep killing it, guys. I told myself when I started prepping for today's show, I'm not gonna talk about the Paul brothers today. But then I watched KeemStar's video and I decided I had to give y'all my 2 cents. So as you guys know, last week we reported on the Team 10 exodus, as well as the rumors that Greg Paul was taking over both Logan and Jake's companies. The news was dropped by KeemStar and DramaAlert from a source that apparently used to work at Team 10. Now fast forward, Jake and Logan have both spoken out on the issue. Jake gave a bit more clarity as to what really is going on with Team 10 and his dad's involvement. Check this out.
As I was bringing on these older business advisors and people to help me within my company, a couple of them advised me to bring somebody on into my corner who wholeheartedly wanted nothing else but to protect me, who didn't care about my money, who I could 100% trust no matter what. And so the only person that I could think of, the only person that is right for that job was my dad, not to run my businesses and be in charge, but to simply look over the shoulders of other people who were in my businesses, who I'm entrusting to run my business, because I knew my dad would have my best interests at heart.
But here's where things get interesting. Hollywood Fix asked Logan if his dad was actually taking over his company, and an almost frustrated Logan tells them absolutely not.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
So
this is crazy, bro.
Are the Drama Alert reports true that your dad is like taking over the company and like firing everybody?
No, bro. No, that's it's a shame that the rumors are spread the way they are.
Okay.
I can verifiably, factually say that's not true though.
Now remember, Logan already commented on this on a Twitch stream last week when a fan asked him, and he called KeemStar out for not having his facts right on this one. But Logan doesn't stop there. On another Twitch stream this week, he went into a bit more detail on the situation and, well, how he was feeling. Check it out.
Yeah, bro, not to be a chooch, but KeemStar, he has lost my respect when it comes to actually telling what's happening in the news. And I know he'll probably see this clip. What's up, Keem? How you doing, bro? You remember that one time you told people that I told fans at Rice Gum and FaZe Banks's pop-up shop to come across the street so they wouldn't go to their pop-up shop? Remember you told them that I was like telling people to leave, and then in actuality what had happened was I was just randomly on the same day picking up my truck, and people just flocked naturally. So that was the first time I was like, damn, bro, this dude just like spreads news without even knowing if it's true or not. He's like straight up CNN in here. It's fake news all over again. And then needed a couple more things. And then the thing about my dad, and look, I get it to a sense. Like, you want to tell the stories that are juicy, the stories that Baddest Lee, again, thank you for the bits, bro. You want to tell the stories that are juicy, the stories that'll get clicks, that people will talk about. But at what point are you just becoming an unreliable source of news because everything you're saying is not true?
Look, this is why I had to jump in. In KeemStar's latest video, he plays the same clips and breaks down his side about the FaZe Banks drama as well as the Greg Paul story.
Let's talk about the whole incident which happened when FaZe Banks was launching his clothing line, Loose Change, and Logan Paul showed up and kids ran across the street and got hit by a car. Now, Logan, when that took place, I was very upset at you because I was told by multiple people that you showed up there on purpose to get attention. You saw that FaZe Banks had a line of kids all the way around the block waiting to get his merch, so you showed up to draw some attention to yourself. Now, that's what I was told, and that's what I believe because that is something, Logan Paul, that you would do. That's just something you would do.
Okay. I'm not trying to pick a fight with KeemStar, guys. I just gotta say what I think is real. First to the FaZe Banks story. We all live in LA. If you live here, you know that there's a good chance that you might run into someone or some event if you're going to any area that is kind of poppin'. Now, KeemStar actually got upset with Logan about this potential, and I repeat, potential story that he planned to disrupt FaZe Banks' pop-up, which then happened to lead to someone getting hit by a car. I'm sorry, guys, but if y'all run into the street to chase your favorite influencer, that's a risk you chose to take. Secondly, if you don't follow closely, you might not know this, but KeemStar and FaZe Banks are clearly aligned pretty tightly, and I feel like this potential story shows that loud and clear. As someone who reports the news, I'm gonna need you to be a little less biased. Anyone else with me?
But let's talk about this whole thing that we've talked about here on DramaAlert with your dad and Polo working together, running audits on your company and Jake's company, deciding to fire people, causing this big stir up, and causing basically Team 10 as we know it to no longer exist. We reported right here on DramaAlert that we had a source that worked for basically Jake's company that came out and said that all this stuff was going on. After we reported all this, after this news came out on DramaAlert that your dad was like literally going in and saying that person needs to be fired, this person needs to be fired, this person's a leech. After we reported all this on DramaAlert, your dad tweeted out this. Business 101, if anyone has an issue with an internal business audit, there's usually a reason why, and no matter what an opinion might state, the fact is 2 + 2 = 4. So if that's not an admission to your dad playing a role in your guys' companies running these audits, I don't know what is. But on top of that, Nick Crumpton responds to that tweet saying this. But nobody had an issue with you auditing. People had an issue with being verbally abused, watching their coworkers be fired around them, and not being kept in the loop. Business 101, communication. So what the hell is that, Logan? Both of those tweets support exactly what we said our source told us here on DramaAlert. Somebody's lying.
For the Greg Paul story, I think KeemStar is missing the point. This is their father, and the Pauls clearly have a solid family vibe. There is a big difference between Greg Paul taking over and Greg Paul assisting his kids. Also, I think that Logan's company is a very different situation from Jake's Team 10. Jake is also the younger brother, so it would make sense that he needs more people around to make sure things go the way that he wants them to. So, coming full circle, I think it's safe to say that Greg Paul is not taking over the companies for Logan and Jake. However, I do think it's safe to assume that Greg Paul is trying to look out for Jake and lending him some assistance. Don't get me wrong, if it was my company, would I have Greg Paul involved? No, probably not from what I've seen or heard. But I do think we gotta separate those conversations and remember that these people are family. One thing I'll tell you though is that while Team 10 is still going through some changes, I think Logan Paul's got this shit figured out. But what do you guys think? I'd love to get your 2 cents on this one. Is KeemStar 100% right? Or is he just trying to stir up drama? Let me know below. A Cambodian couple is now in hot water for sharing YouTube videos in which the wife can be seen skinning and eating endangered and protected animals. Clearly, you can imagine people were not pleased. The couple runs the YouTube channel Natural Life TV, where they claim to be survivalists and show viewers how to consume an endangered fishing cat and several protected species of birds, as well as a king cobra, sharks, stingrays, and frogs. It's pretty gnarly, y'all. Watch at your own risk. After viewers pointed out that several of these animals were protected, the channel was reported to authorities and the couple was tracked down by the Cambodian Ministry of Environment. While the wife has been arrested, according to sources, the couple have offered a public apology for destroying local wildlife. The couple claims that they did not kill the animals themselves, but they bought them from a local market. Not so sure that's true, seeing as a few of the animals were moving in the videos, but I won't go there. Authorities are still investigating. The couple has deleted some of these videos in question, however, several still remain. Natural Live TV has over 31,000 subscribers and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on some of their videos. As you guys know, this isn't the first time in recent months that an animal vlogger has been in trouble with the law. YouTube snake handler Brandon Boyles was charged with 23 counts of illegal possession of venomous snakes, as well as animal cruelty and reckless endangerment back in March. Where do you draw the line, guys? Sounds like we need more people like our girl Exotic, who is actually trying to help these animals rather than just use them for views. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So there's something very serious I have to ask you guys about. Laurel or Yanny? Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you clearly haven't been on the internet in days, but no worries, I'll bring you up to speed. Watch this video. What word do you hear?
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
Personally, I am Team Laurel all day. It's the only thing I can hear, guys. But if you want more information, there is a lot of scientific information, as well as the YouTube trending page is filled with videos on this. I will be sure to link in the description below so you guys can check that out. But I really want to know what you guys hear, so comment that below because we're very curious at the Trending All Day house. We're arguing all day. Let me know. Fam, that's all I got for you guys this week. But as always, be sure to comment below and let me know what you think about these stories. I'll be hitting you guys back. And don't forget to tap that like button as well as hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my influencer news. I'm your girl Haley Delane, and if you haven't already, be sure to go check out our playlist live content that we just dropped on YouTube. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend. Peace.